Alright, number 5. Alright, as you can see over here, some of the things are cut off that you won't be able to see. There's only so much room I have on my computer to show you everything. But again, hopefully you have your paper in front of you and you're following along and pushing pause when you need to. So you'll see that there's more words outside of here, and I'll read them when I go through this. Alright, so number 5 says, draw any rectangle that is not a square. So you just can't draw a square. Draw a similar rectangle by applying a scale factor of 2 to the original rectangle, and that's worth 3 points. Just to show you where the 3 points are coming from, here is where 1 point comes from. The first figures better not be a square. The second one is your two figures better be similar. That's where the second point comes from. And the third point is proof that you understand that you needed to multiply by a scale factor of 2. That's where the 3 points comes from. Alright, now we're going to draw the figures. Alright, so it said draw any rectangle is not a square. I made it as quick and simple as I possibly could. One of those would have been a square, so I made it too tall. One wide, too tall, so it's obviously not a square. Alright, now it says draw a similar rectangle by applying a scale factor of 2. So what you're supposed to understand is you need to multiply the width and the height by 2, which is the same thing as applying the rule 2x, 2y. So if this is 1, our new figure needs to be 2 wide and needs to be, instead of 2 tall, 2 times 2 is 4 tall. Now again, this is an open-ended question. Your first shape didn't have to look like this. As long as it's not a square, your first shape could have looked like that. Your first shape could have looked like that, which is going to produce all different types of answers. That's why this is an open-ended question. Alright, so 5a says how many copies of the original rectangle will fit inside the new rectangle. Now, you can take the easy way out and see, well, here's the shape, and you'll fit 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's the easy way out, and you know the answer is 4. However, on the test, the shapes may not be this simple. So what you need to know when you're talking about copies, it's whatever the scale factor is squared. So if you square 2, you're going to get that same answer of 4. So how many copies of the original figure will fit inside the new rectangle? Answer is 4. Again, we can only do this if they're similar, and we made them similar because they told us to. So since they're similar, we can use the scale factor. We square the scale factor to find out how many copies fit inside. Now again, this is all review. You should know this. We went over this in class. Alright, so you can see I put the answer 4 there.